action in the third quarter.
I'm sorry, guys. I had like a get off, but we're gonna redo it. Well, we're not redoing everything, but
first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
But we're gonna try to do it and beat them with how we will.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 30-yard line. Harris running straight ahead. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Pickett now on 1st down. Setting up the screen, Harris. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the
In franchise, do you play real players or is it AI? I don't know. It feels like real players.
Good with the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Singletary again. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Nyheim Hines, his 1st carry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Yeah, what happened to Odell Beckham?
On the carry, good pickup on 1st down. They'll give this to Singletary running right. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Draw play. This is Hines. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sport. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. First and 10, here's Pickett. Got an open man, it's Pickens. Touchdown!
What happened? I thought I was doing good, and now this happens.
Here so far. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Pickett will try to throw for this. That's caught at the 2.
Yeah!
Will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanketed his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
Tackle made there by Chris Wormley. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
My conscience is burning. My heart is too. Cut it up in my heart.
If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch. And it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive the last into double-digit snaps. You need a score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the bonus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that bonus back and forth.
Now Pickett. That's complete to his tight end fire move. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Yeah!
It's incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
They run for it with Harris. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bills are going to get the football back. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Here's Sam Martin now. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was a game off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never look back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for the Bills, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh,
I'll be back, guys. I'm going to pause it. And
they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
today. From Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
Okay, let's do this, guys. Please start with that. Please. Please. Yeah!
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
On just about every team, okay, forget it. On every team, the goal is to be in 3rd and what they call manageable. To give yourself a chance to pick up a first down. How about that call on 2nd down? The big man puts them in position to make it 3rd and manageable. I wonder if he'll get a second chance at it to try and pick up the first down.
They'll try and throw for it here. Being chased out left. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Back to throw here. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 36 yards on the play. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 70. And the Bills are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Time to get our first look at one of the star faces of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes and his Kansas City offense. Really the gold standard among NFL offenses since he became the starter in 2018. Here comes the rookie 7th-round pick. It's Isaiah Pacheco. There he goes right side. And all the way in for a
I screwed up.
Touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend it and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. The run on 3rd and long, so I guess waving the white flag a little bit.
Yeah, and I think sometimes teams are so committed to running the football that they'll take a chance, even in a long yardage situation, to let them know on the other side, this is what we're going to be about today. In this case, they didn't get a first down, but if you're thinking along with them, hey, they might be committed to running it all game long.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And it's caught. Beckham. And they're going to get this up to midfield. This defense for the Chiefs, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And now Sean McDermott will throw out the challenge flag. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the play. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his 10th rushing touchdown on the campaign, number 11 overall. And the Bills have moved out in front. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So it'll be a loss of 10 on the play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster.
Wow.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are back within a couple of the lead. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. It's a quarterback sneak, and he'll take this one down to about the 40. 2nd and 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down.
It's fine. Anyways, the field...
Fail on a try for 2. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team.
Yeah, broke his ankle. Broke his ankle.
Won't come back and hurt them later.
36 yards on the play. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Here's Mahomes to throw, and this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Game clock in 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Brought down by Willie Gay. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Looking to throw. He's going to look deep for more. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play here for Buffalo. 49 yards.
You had to figure they'd take a shot downfield on 3rd and long, so the old cliche came into mind right away for me. Who wants it more? You always hear about receivers, hear about their hands, their moves, their speed. How about the positioning and the desire to go get that one out of the air?
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. Oh, Hill, great grab. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw here. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They'll throw now on the final play. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a what? Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the 2nd half. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun 2nd half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the 1st half. And now, here in the 2nd half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the 1st half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going across the middle, and Valdez-Scantling has it. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I wanted them to punt.
Pretty good yards after the catch there on that crossing route. Is a crossing route good for a quarterback because the receiver's coming across his line of vision?
They love those kind of throws. And how many times have you seen any of what we call an in-breaking route? Quarterback really turns it loose, doesn't he? Has a lot more confidence because he can see the play right in front of him.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. A nice consistent.
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Kadarius Toney, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
He's going to look deep for more. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Mahomes now on 1st down. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. That's a gain of 14. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Mahomes now to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. A quick slant to Hill. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Moore. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously they never want to see penalties on that defense. But this one, a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So the previous pass interference call put the ball at the 1-yard line, and then they stick it in on the very next play.
And I love the play call right there. After you...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Kyler Fackrell, the linebacker. 3 quarters in the books.
Darn it.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's Bass now to send it away. A big mistake there. You just got the lead 4th quarter, and now they start at the 40. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, look at the juke. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs used the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He's going to look deep for more. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's a slant to Hill. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Back to throw again. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. A good pickup there of 20 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. Keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Bills have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Let's go.
So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Mahomes. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills have just about sewn up this.
Let's go. We're going to win.
So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll be taken down here, and that is it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Buffalo, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, sorry guys. I didn't mean it, but okay. Now, let's see.
In week 9. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Wilson going to come out throwing. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, at the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
A.J. Klein on the tackle there. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Carter straight ahead. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he is not going to get the first down as he'll spot this at about the 28. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Beckham. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to look deep for more. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. He is going to find Hill here. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo 1st.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The Bills at 4-3, a game over 500. They were losers their last time out, trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home, because sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His first catch, good for 16 and a 1st. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyreek Hill, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is taken way up at the 25. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape past the 30. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front, that's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. To throw is Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, throw left side complete. That's Wilson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 34 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from taking the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Zerline good with a PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kick
I try to take a
inside
knee.
your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's at the 50, 30, 10. Touchdown, Bills. Tyreek Hill, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bills have retaken the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Out to his left. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
Well, after that, it's not hard to see where the momentum is pointing because it's squarely on his side after a heads-up play to jog that one in for another 2 points.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Elijah Moore, 52 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one complete to Hill. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit it.
And this is taken in at the 5. A big play here for Buffalo. 49 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Chaz Surratt. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. Open man is Uzama. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Carter. And this play. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. Getting the football to Davis on an out route.
Yeah.
After getting this one across the 40. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Week 9 here in the National Football League. We'll have 9 weeks to go after this. We've got a couple of good matchups in prime time to wrap up the first half of the season. Tonight, Tennessee and KC in the AFC. And then tomorrow night, an interconference matchup. Baltimore and New Orleans from the Superdome. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And Hill with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. They'll go with a keeper. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, I think we can safely agree. That's not a call you see very often on 1st and 10.
Ever. Who calls a first down sneak?
I guess the best we've probably seen is a first down quarterback draw.
Right.
Yeah, but not a sneak. But they did gain yards.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be back.
I mispressed.
Boy, a real head scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Now Wilson on first down. And oh, he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
How can he run, but my blockers do not block for me?
First down. Here's Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Michael Carter, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw now on first down. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Back to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Cole Beasley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. They'll throw now on the final play. And this will be caught. As they convert here for 2. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kick.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around and out. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. They'll try and sneak it here. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's third down. Keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want...
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Tyreek Hill from 3 yards out. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one.
I could have run it, but I don't care.
That they feel that confident to go for 2 so often.
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they got 2 for 2.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, it feels like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. Down the right sideline. On the move past the 40. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Elijah Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. They'll set up to throw. It's Hill, complete. And he is going to have the Bills' first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. They get 25 yards out of that one. And it'll be a Buffalo first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Wilson. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over here up near the 40. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30. That last catch, a big one. It puts him officially right at 300 yards receiving. An amazing performance we're witnessing. Now on 1st down, he's going to sneak it. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Now it's the backup Keenum. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. From the red zone, it's Keenum. It's a slant to Hill. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. They'll look to throw. That's caught. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Jets ready to get going again here on offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now it's Wilson. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Now Wilson. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing now is Wilson. And this is caught. He hits Moore. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to...
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. 2nd and 11 now. Robinson up the middle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal, because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Jets, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm